Well, hello there, friends. Welcome back to Outer Wilds, where my controller is not connecting to the game. There we go. Welcome back to Outer Wilds. This is a very fascinating space exploration game in which our sun is exploding and there is a thing called the Eye, and I'm spoiling a lot of things for you if you haven't seen the previous episodes. So go see those, because otherwise you will get even more spoilers right now. We have learned that the Nomai, I think that's what they're called, the Nomai have like these faces in the middle of one of the twin hourglass planets. There's a quantum moon that disappears every time you aren't looking at it, which apparently I was told by a good friend of mine I can land on. That's one of the main objectives today. The different objectives that we have today are landing on the quantum moon. There's some other planets that I haven't really explored that I need to explore more, including the Dark Bramble. We're gonna have to go back to Dark Bramble. As much as I don't want to go back to Dark Bramble, we're gonna go back to Dark Bramble because I need to be able to find the person who is stranded in Dark Bramble. So that's really important. I also need to find out where this ejection thing goes that we see every time we wake up. It's right there. Right there in space. There it goes. It's moving, it's grooving, it's cooking, it's moving. I don't know if we can land on that, wherever that probe is going. No idea if we can. You can, but I'm learning how quantum stuff works first in order to land on the moon. Well, I know how the moon works. Every time you aren't looking at it, it disappears. And every time... Pre-flight checklist. What? I've not seen this before. Jetpack auto boost. Freeze time when talking to others. That's a thing. Jetpack boost can be triggered with a separate button manual. I've never seen the pre-flight checklist. That is so weird. I have never seen that before. Recommend learning how quantum stuff works first. Yeah, I do know that the quantum stuff works in such a way that when you aren't looking at it, it does something, and it doesn't do anything, sorry. And then when you look away from it, it does do stuff. Okay, there it goes. This is the thing that I was talking about. Can you guys tell what that is? I can't tell what that is. I landed back on the planet and my hull is damaged. Let's try to escape the planet first. A lot more to quantum stuff than just that, though. Okay, well, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I don't really know everything that there is to know. Okay. So, learning how where can I learn how quantum stuff works first? That's so, like, vague. Well, there it is. There's the quantum moon. So the quantum moon just constantly disappears. I don't know why. It will. It'll disappear. I didn't find the pre-flight checklist until after you beat the game. Huh. That's really weird that I didn't see it then. Yeah. But yeah, every time you look away from this thing, there's also a 6th location that this moon goes to. That's something else that I need to figure out how it works. But here's the quantum moon. Pretty cool. You know, it's a moon that loves to disappear when you can't see it. Oh, yeah, you can't land on it unless... Okay, so there's got to be another way that you can land on it, right? I clearly don't know the way to land on it, and there's got to be another way that you can land on it. Cool. Okay, good to know. Okay, so the moon's for later. What is that? What is that? No, not that. That. What are you? Hello? What are you? Good sir. I haven't seen you before. You're smoking hot. Oh my gosh. You just landed on wherever this is. This is the black hole in it, right? This is the... Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Sure, sure. I don't know where to go first. It's foggy, so you can't see it once you get into the fog, hence why it disappears. That makes sense. That makes some things make sense. Okay. Sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's go to the interloper, because the interloper, when it gets close to the sun, it actually melts, apparently. So I think if we can get close to it right now, as it's getting pretty close to the sun, we should be able to find some cooler stuff on it. Maybe? Hello? Can you get me to the interloper? Spaceship? Undershot target. Yeah, I can tell. There we go. Yeah, I figured out that it does melt as it gets closer to the sun. But I think I might have missed my opportunity. I'm not entirely sure right now. Because we are drifting from the sun now. We are drifting, so I might be a little too late. I don't know, what's the flight path of this thing? Where are we going? Yeah, we're going too far from the sun, so... That's okay. It's gonna freeze over again, but... Why is my ship... Hello? Ship? What are you doing? Why are you slip sliding? Why are you doing that? That's not okay. We don't need you to do that right now. But yeah, as we go back closer to the sun again, as you can see, we're almost halfway away. Love the music in this game. I agree with you, Doc. The music in this game is great. Sorry I'm a little behind on reading your guys' stuff. I try to be on top of it as much as possible. I did change the latency of my streams, so I should be able to see you... see your guys' messages a little bit sooner. Sorry, I got a little distracted by the exploding stars in the distance. You know, all the stars are dying, which is great. Oh, look, the white hole. Hello. Just exploring an interloper. Whee. So if it melts as it gets closer, more stars are exploding, look at that. If it melts as it gets closer to the sun, then I want to be on the part where it's more icy. Hypothetically, right? Hypothetically? Hypothetically. I believe I've already discovered this. Comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in the ice. We sail on surface, filling the shuttle freeze entirely. Even if it did, can someone call it back to the gravity cannon on the Ember Twin. I already have called it back to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin. That was in the last episode. More difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we should have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. Let's go to the surface. Okay. So, there's also another thing that I was apparently being stupid about. You want to be on the part facing the sun or the part with the most thin ice. Okay, sure. Thank you for that. You can pull out your camera. Do you remember the ghost particles nearby? Whenever the game would tell you, oh, there are ghost particles nearby, you know. And I just always would skip that area because I was like, oh, the rocks just mean ghost particles are near and I shouldn't touch them. Well, they don't always mean that. Apparently you can pull out your camera and you can see if there are ghost particles or not. I didn't know that. Probably would have been smart if I did know that. I also don't know what this massive... What that red dot is that's circling around everything. Also have no idea what that is. It's the white hole. Look at that. And then that, I believe, there is the what is that called? Whoa, that's cool how it's warping that. That's neat. It's the thing, you know? The deep. The deep. The deep? What is it? Giant's Deep. Which has this around it, which I've already investigated. But I need to investigate more on the actual planet itself. But it's a water planet with a bunch of funnels, so I haven't really taken a good look at that yet. I probably will soon. I'll investigate everything. Don't worry. In time. Which I might not have enough time. I don't know if this is going to go back to the sun before I end up dying from the sun exploding. Sun's getting pretty red. Looks like the sun station is still there, though. That's standard. There's the music on that one. No music there. There should be music on Dark Bramble. The harmonica, yeah. Others in the... Okay, there's that one there. The flute there. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. I should go back to the ship. Well, that's probably a wise idea. I can... While I'm waiting, actually, I could probably just go onto my ship log and take a look at some other things that I need to do. Quantum Moon. There's a lot more I need to learn about the Quantum Moon. No, my detector quantum signal coming from somewhere on Giant's Deep. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. It'll tell you where there's more to explore. Okay, cool. Sunless City. So I need to go back to the Sunless City at some point. There was more to explore there. There's nothing more at the Hanging City. I don't need to go back to the Hanging City. There's nothing there that I need to look at. Shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Two of the Nomai located a fissure in the ice on the interloper's sunward side. They descended inside to investigate. Shuttle from the interloper. Yep, I remember doing that. Orbital probe cannon. I've gotten everything from there. Dark Bramble Seed. Yeah, that's still confusing me. Rybek's Camp. There's more to explore there as well. So I need to go back to the camp there. I don't remember where that was at. Bottom of Crossroads. Black Hole. Timber Hearth? Is that on Timber Hearth? No, that's Hanging City. Rybek's Camp is at Hanging City, so there's more stuff at the Hanging City that I need to look at. Okay, cool. We're going back closer to the sun. Woo. Brittle Hollow. Thank you, Doc. Appreciate that reminder. Alright. How close are we to the sun? How are we looking at it over? We're almost at the halfway point here. The sun station is about to get demolished by the sun. It is getting very close. Probably only have about 5 more minutes. Maybe a little more than that. I don't know. I think it resets. The sun explodes and your time loop gets reset every like 22 minutes, I believe. I want to say that's about how often it is. But I didn't refuel. I should do that. Slip sliding around. Refuel. There we go. Okay. I plan on streaming for like another 3 hours today, so I'm hoping that we can get a lot of stuff done here. That we can do some more cool stuff. The most thin ice. Fun fact, the song that plays right before the sun explodes is called 22 Minutes. Great! That's nice. So it's about every 22 minutes that the sun explodes. What a joyous thing. Okay, as we're approaching the sun, we're going a lot faster. And I am slip sliding around a lot more. I don't know when this ice melts. Am I on the right part of the interloper? Is this where I should be? Oh, do I need to be somewhere else? Oh, it's melting. Oh, it's melting. Oh, it's melting. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Okay, okay, okay. What am I looking for? I don't have a lot of time. Wow, that's a big sun. I don't have a lot of time. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Get me back, please. Get me back, please, get me back, please. I'm in the right place. Well, it melted, but I didn't catch anything, and that was my one opportunity. Frick! I missed it. I missed... Oh, that's frustrating. Well, okay. Stream is frozen. How did it freeze? How did stream freeze? I flew over the crack. I flew over it? Oh, we're back. Oh, good. I'm glad we're back, but I flew over it. Great, good to know. The sun is definitely getting a lot bigger as it's going through the path that we are supposed to take. So, we're going to have to do this again. We're absolutely going to have to try this again after the sun explodes. Because I went right over it. So, it's on the gray end that I need to be on. And there's a crack in there that I need to go down into. Okay, so there's something about that I can do. I really want to investigate that first today. Artificial gravity damage. Oh, is that why I'm going around like crazy? Small crack in the gray area. Yeah. I did see a little bit of that when I was panicking. I did see a little bit of that. So I am going to have to do this again. But we should get a really nice view of the sun exploding right now. That'd be cool. I'd like to get a cool view of the sun exploding. We've never actually gotten a good view like this of the sun exploding, so. Yeah, I know the area you're talking about, Doc. Thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate you being here and by my side. So that is our first objective today, is the interloper. And then I do want to go back to Sunless City and Hanging City at some point. We've done a lot with the Sunless City recently on the Hourglass Twins, so it's easy to go back there because I know how to go back there. I still haven't... I was going to hit Dark Bramble maybe at some point today. I'd really like to try to hit Dark Bramble and try to really explore through that and get through that. Because apparently I have everything I need to be able to go through there. And I think I have a new strategy that I want to try. So... yeah. Now just we gotta wait for our sun to blow up. Which should be any moment now. Any moment we'll get a beautiful view. It's big. It's gotten very big. No! White hole, don't get in the way of me seeing the sun blow up, please. Move. Get out of the way. Move. Get out of here. Just keep going. Go on. Shoo. No one cares about you. I want to see my sun explode. I want to see my beautiful, beautiful, precious sun explode. I feel like we're getting there. Definitely feel like we're getting there. Please? Why am I asking for my sun to explode? That's kind of a weird request from me. Okay. Sure. Sun explode. 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 It's not exploding. This is really depressing. I'm just letting you guys down. I could be lying to all of you and the sun could not actually be exploding. Who knows? Maybe it is, maybe it won't. It's getting close. It's real angry. How close am I to the sun? It's real angry. How are the Hourglass Twins doing? Because the Hourglass Twins give a little bit of a helpful countdown for when it's supposed to be done. And they're about done trading sand. So... it should explode very soon. Hopefully I don't run into the sun on the interloper before it explodes. Oh my gosh, what are you doing, ship? Hi. Did you miss me or something? Like, what are you doing, bro? Where'd the sun go? No, you're blocking my view of the beautiful sun, man. Why are you slip-sliding around like this? What are you doing? Oh, there it goes. Oh my gosh. That other planet is completely sucking my ship into it. Nice. And me too. And me too. And me too. I was not expecting that. 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 This was not something I expected to happen. This was not something I expected to happen. This is not something I expected to happen. This was not something I expected to happen. Get on your ship and run. I'm stranded in space now, guys. I'd love to get on my ship. But, I'm kind of just in space now. Am I getting pulled toward the sun? Fly away from the sun if you can. I would love to. It is absolutely pulling me in right now. I didn't realize the sun would actually do that. I'm gonna try to get to Timberhearth. I'm gonna miss Timberhearth. That was my one opportunity. Okay, well the sun is trying to eat me now. I was not expecting that. I'll be honest. I didn't realize the gravitational pull of the sun would be so immense. But we are about to be eaten alive by the sun. Instead of watching it explode. I was hoping to see it explode, but instead I'm getting eaten. Goodbye. Well, that was great. We learned something. Maybe. I'm not sure we learned anything. Ooh, restarting the loop, going back in time. Ooh. It's just me staring at the sun for like 10 minutes. Because I failed on the interloper. Okay, let's do the interloper again. Let's try the interloper again. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I can do this. Let's go. If you really want to see the sun explode, you can take a nap at a campfire. Oh. That's fun to know. Anyway, I'm going to the interloper. Kaboof. There goes the probe thingy. Off into space. It's it right there. I've never actually been able to follow it. I'm getting distracted, I know. Taking a nap speeds up time by 20 times. That's insane. Returning to solar system. No! There it is. There it is. There's the thing that gets thrown. Holy crap. I actually passed it. Naps are awesome. Dude, a nap does sound pretty good right about now. You should take a nap. You know, I might. I may take a nap after stream today. I know I'm supposed to go to the interloper. But I have been curious about this little guy for way too long. This is a little escape pod thingy that gets launched at the very beginning of the game. And I actually made it to it. I have never done this before. This feels big. This feels really big. Can I get in it? Is that a thing? Hello? Okay, that looks like a booster. That looks like that's all that is. It's just a thing. I can't even get into it. I can't even do anything with it. It's just a thing. It has like a star symbol on the side, which is kind of cool. How far away is my ship? It's fine. Good, it's matching the velocity of this thing. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, it's got this symbol, which is really cool. I'll just tell you there's nothing you can do with this. Dang it. Well, at least we were able to see it. Like, I've been trying to actually catch up to it and see what it looks like for a while now. So at least we did that, which is cool. Where am I? Where even am I? There's not even a UR here. And I'm gonna miss my opportunity with the interloper for the first time. Which is okay, because I think you can get to it twice. But yeah, I went out of the solar system. Like, I'm not even on the map right now. I'm just gone. What is that? Is that line me? Is that me? Is this little dot me? Is that me? I'm coming back to the solar system, guys. We're making it back. We will live. Trying to think if there's anything I can do while I'm waiting on the interloper to come back. You know what? I can go to the Hourglass Twins. Maybe. Or should I just focus on one thing at a time? I don't even know, dude. I probably should just focus on one thing at a time, honestly. I'm sorry, did my ship go too fast and is flying me straight into the sun? You know what? Screw it. Fine, ship. Fine. Fine, ship. If you want to kill me, then just say it. Okay? Just freaking say it. Okay. Nope, we just used the sun's velocity to make me go wee. Okay. I don't know what my ship is trying to do. Personally, like, focusing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, Doc. I think I'm just gonna focus on one thing at a time, because doing it any other way in this game is just gonna be too much. So I need to just focus on the interloper, wherever it went. It's way out here, and it's gonna take forever to come back. So I'm gonna do something that's going to help speed things up a little bit. Y'all might not agree with me, but it'll help speed things up a little bit. Yeah. The Earthians mentioned that the next ship is going to be able to avoid the sun. Why not just wait a few months for the new piloting system? Haha! I wish I could, man. Sucks that our sun dies in 20 minutes. Doze off. So if I doze off for a whole minute. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So if you just doze off for a little bit, you can take a nap. For 20 minutes. Then, you know, die. That's fun. Little nap. Okay. Time to get to the interloper. Let's do this. I'm gonna miss my opportunity, aren't I? It's going right toward the sun right now. I missed my opportunity again. Oh, look, we're flying straight into the sun. Guys, look! We're flying straight into the sun right now. Would you look at that, guys? Isn't that cool? Oh. You started streaming and said nothing. I didn't say nothing, Yin. I sent it to places. I told you guys. I mentioned it. Alright. Here's the plan. Go here. Go to my ship. Immediately. Make my way over to the interloper. Wait until the ice melts on the interloper. Go into the interloper. And then learn what there is to... How? How did I just fall? How did that happen? Go over to the interloper. You're not even home yet. Well, I'm sorry, Ian, but that sounds like a personal problem. I'm gonna go over to the interloper. We're gonna explore the interloper, and it's gonna be great. I've died to that fall so many times. Well, I'm glad to know that I'm not alone. I feel like I haven't done anything today. Okay. Interloper is way over there. Cool. Let's go on to the other side of Timber Hearth here. And let's begin to autopilot over to the interloper. Making my way downtown freaking... Oh my gosh, planets! Why am I running into everything today? Hourglass twins, I swear, do not get in my way right now. I am in a bad mood. Don't do it. Exit ship to repair. Headlights are damaged and my landing gear is damaged. Yay! Let's go. That's exciting. Ugh. I'm going way too fast. Why is the autopilot so broken? Come on, give me there. Now stop. DXL, thank you. Autopilot. Something to do while you wait. Repair stuff. Yeah, that's true. I kind of did that to myself, didn't I? All right. Match velocity. Match velocity. Land, 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 land. Slip sliding around the planet, which is great. Probably because my landing gear is damaged. It's not a planet, it's a friggin' comet. Repair my headlights. And repair the landing gear. Repair the headlights. Okay, it's repaired. Let's go. Nice. Okay, so I need to be on this end over here. There's a little crack. A little ice crack right here where I need to be. I need to be here. Now we're approaching the sun. So hard to land on because it has such low gravity. Yeah, because it's such a tiny little thing. Okay. The crack is opening. Here we go. I'm inside the interloper. Let's go. Ghost matter detected. Okay. Is it the scout launcher that takes the picture? Photo mode. Ah. Okay, so there's a lot of ghost matter right there, so maybe that's not the way I want to go. Okay, there's nothing this way. Okay, there is. Stop. 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 Stop sliding! Ah! I'm gonna have a hard day today. It's gonna be a hard one. That's smart, Doc. Send the scout down so that I don't end up doing that stupid thing again. That's smart. That's smart. That's a good idea. That's wise. Any new juicy lore? No, Yin. You just missed me dying. I've been dying for the last 40 minutes. I've done nothing but die. It's been really boring. Boop. Which way does it go? Well, the fact that you're going to the interloper makes me think that I missed something, or I'm just not remembering. Well, okay, so it's not that it didn't happen last time. Last week, I hung out with a friend. I went to Disneyland. I hung out with a friend. He's been playing through Outer Wilds as well. We shared a little bit of helpful information with each other to try to get each other back on our own feet. So he told me that you can investigate the interloper when it gets to the sun because it actually melts. And I told him some stuff about the sun station. Because he didn't realize you could actually get to the sun station. He didn't understand that you could actually get there. So, I helped him with that. As he helps me with the interloper, as well as he helped me understand that you can actually land on the quantum moon, but I don't know enough about how the quantum stuff works to be able to land on the quantum moon. I also don't know the 6th location that the moon goes to. Well, there's the moon again, speaking of the devil. But yeah, that's what you're missing, so you're not missing much. You know, just stuff that I've discovered since last time. Doot. Land the ship. And unbuckle. We made it, guys. Wow. We did it. Whoa. Sit in my little crack here. And now get this into photo mode. And then now we wait until we get close to the sun. Cheers. Happy, what is it? Leprechaun Day? St. Patrick's. Happy St. Patrick's to you all. Hope you have a wonderful day today. I think it's melting. Here we go. Okay. Stop slip sliding. So there's going to be a lot of ghost matter around here. Be very careful about it. I think my ship got sucked into the sun, by the way, so I think I'm stuck here. Which is fine. Okay, so don't go there, because there's a lot of ghost matter. What drink is that? I am drinking a ginger lime mule polar seltzer. It's not actually alcoholic, they just call it a mule. It's basically like a... I don't know, it's a ginger lime drink. Whoa. Okay, there's notes here. Hello. I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet's center. I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. I understand, but be cautious, both of you. Fascinating. Okay, well, my scout went through a really dangerous section, so that's a bad way to go. Okay, don't go that way. That's good to know. Try this one. Nope. That might be the way I go. Yep. Here we go. Photo mode. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Easy. Easy, easy. There's a lot down there. So I don't want to go that way. Yeah, there's a lot of ghost matter down there. Whoa. What's down there? I mean, I clearly can't go down there, but maybe I can send my dude down there? Is that a lot of crystal down there? Nice. Oh, hey. Might be a way I can go up there. Yeah, I can go up there. That's safe. Okay, sure. Just don't go down there. Because that's a lot of Aurora Borealis ghost matter. So we're not going that way. Clearly. Ghost matter detected nearby. Yeah, I had a feeling. I should not be dumb about this. Okay, if I go down the right side and then left. Oh gosh, I have to like strategically do this. Okay, so if you go down the right side and then you move down the left side. Oh gosh, this looks stressful, guys. Right and then left. Let's go into photo mode. Put myself down. Okay, right side. Try to slow myself down as much as literally possible. Okay, left side. This is hard. Okay. Now we're just coasting along. Cool. Okay, that's another bad pit. That's another bad pit. That's another Brad Pitt. That is a Brad Pitt. That is a Brad Pitt, bad pit. Bad pit with Brad Pitt. Okay. So that's another bad area. Don't want to go that way. Yep, that's very bad. Let's try to launch my scout down in there. Okay, so that's another way into the core. So I'm guessing I gotta keep moving around until I find... Hello. Why does that look safe? Is that safe? That's safe! That's safe! Okay, here we go. Yep. That's safe. I'm in the core. What the heck am I looking at? Ghost matter there. Nothing there. Ghost matter there. It's wild. I should read this. I like the music at this place. The spherical stone casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some sort of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing at least. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would almost certainly be fatal. I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting us from what's inside. Worse still, this matter's disturbingly volatile. Pi, whatever the matter inside the stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's undertones of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything that's tightly compacted before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing this star system almost instantaneously, and the pressure is still building as the comet approaches this star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know that they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more that we know about this alien matter, the better our chances of survival. I will learn what I can here. Go warn the others. Maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now. That's wild. That's wild. So they're talking about this wonderful flower of ghost matter. I mean, do you see a spherical casing? No, it's you're right. I don't know what they're talking about. There's nothing in here. It's just this thing. It exploded. It did explode. This is the inside of the casing. Yes, exactly. You're right, Doc. It exploded. Look. That's the gray part. It did explode. Holy frick. So they were talking about a super dangerous thing that they saw right here. And it exploded. And that's what sent the ghost matter everywhere. It blanketed the entire solar system. So this is where ghost matter originates. From the interloper. That's fascinating. Yeah, because I wondered why this guy was covered in it. That's so cool. This is why the Nomai are dead. This is why all of them are dead? Is because of the ghost matter? Really? I would not have put that together. That's wild. So the interloper had a bunch of ghost matter, which ended up killing all the Nomai. Oh gosh, we're getting close to the sun again. Only reason why I told you I didn't get it on my first time either. Thank you for helping assist me with that knowledge. That's appreciated. This way. That's so fascinating. Wow, that's wild. This is the area that melts, so I'm kind of stuck in here now. Which is great. Because I missed my opportunity to leave. Have you been to the Sun Station? Yes! I have been completely to the Sun Station, and I've looked at everything at the Sun Station. I've done all that. That's done. I might just go let myself die from the ghost matter because I've explored everything here. Might just do that to quicken things up. I survived. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Remember how they said they were going to research the new comet next? I didn't actually remember that. I didn't remember that. So the last thing they did was they looked at the interloper, and that's what killed all of them. Fascinating. Okay. Well, I'm glad we know how they died. I mean, as twisted as that sounds. I'm glad we've figured that out. Tone the corpse in the court said equip, as if you could... Yeah, that was to equip the translator with the disc that was there next to him, Yen. That was for the translator. After the Sun Station failed to make the sun go supernova, they decided to research the interloper. That makes sense. I still can't believe that the Sun Station's whole purpose was to explode the sun. That still, like, amazes me that that was its sole purpose. Ugh. Ruptured core. Okay. View entry. Two missing members of Nomai trace the strange energy reading this stroke facing both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand and completely falls. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter while the other rushed back to the front of the rest of the Nomai. Okay, so I've done everything at the interloper, which is cool. Let's take a look. Let's look at the other map mode. Sun Station is done. I've just gotten everything at the Sun Station. Designed to make the sun go supernova. The Nomai fired the Sun Station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded the Sun Station could never cause the sun to actually go supernova. After failure of the Sun Station, the Nomai took a break to investigate the newly arrived comet. So the comet never was actually a part of the solar system. It came outside of the solar system and covered the whole solar system with the ghost matter. Our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. Yeah. View entries. Nomai detected a quantum signal coming from somewhere in the Hourglass Twins. Still need to check that. Sunless City, there's more to explore there. Quantum Moon Locator. That's still cool. So I need to look more at the Sunless City because there's a quantum signal that I still haven't discovered. So there's more at the Sunless City. Take a look here. Ash Twin Project. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. I don't know how to get inside to the core of that one yet. That's still kind of not a thing. There's a quantum signal coming from inside Timber Earth as well. Timber Hearth. I keep saying Earth. Mined from the site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. There's literally no way to get into the core of Ash Twin. There's a quantum signal on Timber Hearth that I still need to look at. The Quantum Moon, 6th location. It disappears possibly to an unknown 6th location. Still don't know where that is. There's more to explore at Rybek's camp, and there's more to explore at the Northern Glacier. So let's go to Brittle Hollow, because there's still stuff that I haven't fully discovered yet. So let's go to Brittle Hollow. I think that's a good place to go to now. What is this? Hollow's Lantern. I haven't landed on Hollow's Lantern either. So let's go to Brittle Hollow. I think that's a good place to go to next. There's a bit that I haven't found there. And there is a lot of other quantum signals that I haven't found yet, which might help me understand how quantum physics works a little bit more. So for right now, let's not abort that. Okay, let's go here. Hollow's Lantern. I haven't really landed on it because it's, lava, so I don't think you can truly land on Hollow's Lantern, but we'll take a quick look at it anyway. But I'm pretty confident it's just spitting out lava rocks, and it's made out of lava. It's like a little piece of the sun. You can? Oh, you can land on it. Okay. Good to know. Looks very hot, though. Look in the volcano? Okay. That was my second guess of something to do. I mean, they're just... That one's a hole. Let's look at another one, I guess. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. There's a cat trying to leave my room. Nothing in that one. I mean, they're just volcanoes. I'm not for it to use up lava. I have to wait till later in the loop for it to Oh, I see what you're saying. I have to wait. Okay, then let me just match the velocity of this thing. Let the game play out a little bit because there's a cat. Hello, cat. That wants to leave my room. You want to go? You want to leave? Okay, bye. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have walked away. Well... Great, so that's fine that I have to do that later in the loop, because then that means that I can go to Brittle Hollow first, explore the Hanging City and the camp, Rybek's camp, a little bit more. And then while I'm doing that, I can wait until later in the loop to be able to go to the Lantern. I think that works. I think that's a good plan. Let's do that plan. Let's do it, 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 let's do it. Hoppity hoppity hop. You know what? There was another thing that I was told. Hold on. My friend mentioned something really interesting. About this area. This. This is a quantum rock. Claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. See? Now it's gone and it moved over here. So it disappears, and it is possible to exist in all states until you look away. And then it teleports. But if you look at the other two places that it could be, if you're constantly looking at all the places that it could be, you can actually touch it. Unless you're not looking at one place that it could be. No, because you're looking at it. If you're looking at the other two places that it can be, can you still touch it? Yes. Okay, so if you look everywhere else that it can't be, it has to stay in the same place. That's hard. That'll be really hard to do for the moon, because that means that wherever you're looking... Nice. Hate it. It has to stay in that same place. Oh, these are the gravity crystals. That's cool. I'm stuck now. Quantum rock that is in all states until you observe it. Sounds like a quantum moon. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Lucas, hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome to Outer Wilds. Really interesting point that I genuinely never thought of. Yeah, so if you're looking everywhere that it can be, then it has to stay in the same place, because it can't teleport to somewhere that you're not looking at. Right? Because that's how it works, right? Interesting theory. Interesting, just a game theory. Where were we going? Brittle Hollow. Brittle Hollow. Alright, let's make our way over to Brittle Hollow. So there's a couple things here at Brittle Hollow that I have yet to discover. Well, not discover, but I have yet to fully look at. The glaciers on the North and South Pole I need to explore a little bit better. There's something else about them that I haven't fully discovered yet that I need to look a little closer into. So we're going to land and explore them a little bit. I'm not landing camera, one down, buckle game. Thank you. Refill my jetpack. Okay. Cool. Here we are again. Over here. This is one of those that when you look up at the sky and you look at the other place, it'll send you back. Which is really cool. Oh, jeez, that scared me. Whoa, what is that? What is this? The Hanging City. Oh, well, you can't really get there, can you? Have I read this yet? Just warped here from the White Hole Station on the other side of our destination. Warp, you successfully recreated warp travel. Wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do this. Hope you're reading this, Casavana. Wait, this can't be correct, Clary. Have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate casualty. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can all run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Casavana. Okay, there's a couple of spots to put the rock thingies here. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for up here. I just know that it said that I haven't explored. Oh, look, there's the moon. Watch, watch, watch. Look away from the moon. Boom, gone. But if you were to look at where the moon can go, then it shouldn't actually go anywhere. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis could be a shift in the light spectrum. No, it literally disappears. Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend Hollow's lantern? No. Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Yikes. I'd imagine there'd be none of us left. Hypothesis, there can't exist too much lava. I strongly prefer if we test the null hypothesis. This moon isn't volcanic. To my unaided eyes, sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Is that on the other end? Do I need to go to the south pole? Or am I on the South Pole? I need to go to the North Pole. Do I need to fly around to the other end of the planet? Something that I need to do? Let's try that. Because I'm pretty confident I've been on this side before. But I can go ahead and just gently wander over to the other side. Of the planet. Like so. I love seeing all the suns exploding in the distance. It's really great. Explore over here. This is new. This is new. Hello. I have never seen you before. Okay. Hello. You are completely new. Wait, what? Wait, what? There's a ship here. I thought that was mine for half a second. Yikes. There's another ship here. It's closed off, but there's another ship and there's an entryway here. There's a recording? I'm here, I did it. I put the ship down safely. And then in that the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Ugh. Feldspar would barely have laughed at me. I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside the structure yet. The door is broken and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance if by now there were one. But probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator to try to find a way down. Okay. Cool. So he couldn't find another way to get in from here, so he just went into the planet, basically, to figure out how to get into this structure here. It's probably the guy that has an encampment on the inside of this planet. Let's take a look at my ship log here. Great. There's a Southern Observatory that I haven't gotten into now. That's literally all I learned. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get myself closer to one of the ways in. One of the ways to get in. What is that? What is that? Was ist das? Was ist das? Whoa! It's another escape pod! Holy frick! Okay. Cool! I'm cool with exploring this. You're making ramen? Oh my gosh, Yin is making ramen. I am thrilled. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is sending out a beacon signal. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or escape pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pod distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We're certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. This is some sort of beacon. It's a distress beacon frequency from Escape Pod 1. Interesting. Whoa. Yeah, wait a minute. It is losing, like... Can I... Nope. Can I signal scope? Oh gosh, that's terrifying. Kaboom. I wanted to zoom in on this to see if I can get just a better look. There are more rocks appearing on it, so it is definitely losing volcanic material, which is fascinating. Okay, let's go up here and let's go into the escape pod and see if I can discover anything else in here. This has to be where they, like, stand, right? I feel like these escape pods can actually hold a lot of them, which is really cool. Let's read the logs. Escape pod 1 vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated, awaiting departure from vessel. Escape pod 3, launching escape pod 2. Now launching escape pod 1. Collision imminent, preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict hospitable. So 3 different escape pods. What is this to? Emergency escape hatch. I'm sorry? Ah, there's a walkway down there. That's interesting. So it looks like there were different escape pods that had launched. 3 different ones. I think I've seen one of them so far. Oh gosh, this bridge is not liking me. I don't want to fall into the black hole too. Okay. Use caution, a black hole seeps below. You must not slip. Yeah, well, I'm learning that now. As your bridge is freaking breaking underneath my feet. Okay. Well, I'm back here again. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Ship log updated. Good, 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 good. Whoa. What is that? What is that? I don't think I've seen that symbol. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal looked... Oh, their main ship, maybe? The signal looked like an eye. Round with a... This is the eye. That's the symbol for the eye. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. I have been trying to figure out more information about the eye, and this is finally it. It was here. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe, and that's the symbol for it. That's insane. Holy cow. That's the eye. What the heck? That's wild. Think about the name of the DLC. Something about Secrets of the Eye. I can't remember what the name of the DLC is. I'm sorry. That's so cool. Echoes of the Eye. Yeah, and the eye is giving out a signal of some kind. Echoes of the Eye. Super cool. Whoa. Just the gravity crystals? Tree. Signal they are talking about that they said vanished. Right. I hate how how strong the black hole's gravitational pulls makes moving around here pretty difficult. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope that you're safe, Keek, wherever you are. Oh, that's sad. Whoa. What? Dark Bramble. What? Okay, so this is their vessel, clearly, and this is the eye. The eye is sending out signals to the vessel. It sucked them into Dark Bramble? Twin Moon, the Hourglass Twins, that's clearly what that is. That's the Hanging City. That's the vessel. The vessel inside of Dark Bramble? What? I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both fine. We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. We're learning a lot of interesting stuff today. I mean, a lot of interesting stuff. Holy crap. Did they get got by Dark Bramble? Is that what happened to their vessel? I don't know. We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Foil, are you still there? I'm unsure how to survive in this place without you. I'm unsure how to be me without you. Wow, there's a lot of loneliness happening here, guys. Lots of loneliness. Ooh. Lots of explosions, too. This place is kind of coming apart. Yikes. This place is really coming apart. Okay. I should probably get leaving if this place is coming apart so much. It's not a bad idea to try to get out of here. My ship is up over there. Okay. Let's try to make my way back, I guess. What does this say? Given concerns about our settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. Building beneath the crests again would shelter us from volcanic moon's eruptions. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor the incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the eye's signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume. Eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we must do. So they moved to the northern glacier because it was quote-unquote safer. So I need to get here quick because then if I get here first, I can walk across these purple crystals and get all the way over to the other area that they're talking about. So that's something else I need to remember for next time. Next loop. I want to come back here next loop. Oh. There goes that. Bye. Have fun in the black hole. Can we see it like warp? Or does it just disappear? Oh gosh. Actually warps. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure exactly how to get back to my ship, period, question mark. I'm kinda stuck down here. I could try to like... Oh, sick. Okay. Cool. I'm hoping I have enough time in this run to go take a look at the volcanic moon before I die. Or is pretty easy to get lost in. Yeah. Seems to be that way. Okay. Where is volcano thingy? Oh gosh, the sun is angry. Sun is very, very angry right now. But I want to get here before I run out of time. Oh gosh, match velocity, match velocity, match velocity. Please, 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 please. Please match the velocity, please match velocity, please. Don't land in it, don't land in it, don't land in it. Just land on it, don't land in it, don't land in it, just land on it, just land on it, don't land in it, just on it. Velocity matched. It's saying its velocity is matched. But it's not matching the velocity of Hall's lantern. I don't understand. I keep crashing into it. Keep like drifting. Really weird. Let's just explore this really fast. I don't have a lot of time. Okay, there goes my ship. That's fine. I don't have a lot of time, but I need to explore this thing. Because I haven't yet. Anything I can look at here? That's just lava. Nice. Have you checked out Giant's Deep? I have not checked out Giant's Deep yet. I do want to get there at some point. I can't tell if the rumbling is from this thing or if it's from the sun. Yeah, I haven't checked out Giant's Deep yet. Frick! Let me in. Let me in, let me in, let me in. There's stuff here. Let me in. I have not. Timber-Earth Projection Stone. Friends in the Timber-Earth Mines. The last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Can you send us more for the same, for additional testing? We're attempting to improve its durability, and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. We will deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twin Project's protective shell. Yes, the idea of encasement that's supernova-proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. My gratitude! I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to sell off the Ash Twin Project. It will be more than we initially thought. It will be significantly more. The smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. Great. Timber-Earth Projection Stone. What does this send me? To the mines. This is the mines area underneath. I've been there already. Yeah. Increased solar activity detected. Increased volcanic activity detected. Locations now inhospitable. Evacuation recommended. Yeah, that's accurate. And then there's this over here. Is it just the one volcano that has stuff in it, or are there other volcanoes that I need to check out? It's probably just the one, right? That wouldn't make you have to check multiple, right? Ouch. My son is very angry at me. There's nothing there. I think this is the music that plays at the very end of the lifespan, right? Fuel level critical. Well, maybe I should go back into my ship. My ship is sitting into the freaking... It's fine. I'm gonna die anyway. We all die anyway. Can we do the other volcano, please, game? Please, suit? Spacesuit? I'm struggling so much. Okay, I don't see anything in here. Pretty sure our sun's about to explode. Pretty confident that's the music that plays every time the sun's about to explode. Yep. And I'm correct. Get a good view of this. Get a good look at that, guys. Get a good, healthy look. I suffocated. Died from a lack of oxygen before I could watch the sun explode. That's fun. Okay, so what's next? Back to Brittle Hollow. Well, I want to check my ship's log first, but I'm gonna guess I want to go back to Brittle Hollow. And if we go back to Brittle Hollow, then I can check out that extra pathway that goes upside down. And I might be able to check out the observatory on Brittle Hollow. Because there's definitely stuff there that I need to look at. Alright. Let's check my computer. Escape Pod 1, Old Settlement, Mural, Panel 2, Panel 1, and Panel 3. Escape Pod 3, right. Where did Escape Pod 3 go? I'm gonna guess it's in Dark Bramble. Never made it out of the Dark Bramble. Yep, I'm right. I knew that was Dark Bramble. It's so interesting that Dark Bramble, like, ate the freaking vessel. That's so weird. That's so cool. The vessel crashed somewhere in Dark Bramble. The warp core broke when it crashed into the Dark Bramble. Ash Twin Project. Black Hole Forge, yep. Sunless City, there's still more to explore there. I know. So I need to find Escape Pod 3 in the Dark Bramble. Okay, let's go back to Brittle Hollow. I'm really starting to get connections, which is super exciting for me. I'm very happy that we're getting a lot of connections here. That's really making me feel productive today. I feel like we're actually understanding a bit about this game. Alright. Autopilot to Brittle Hollow. Take me there. Unless we're gonna crash into frickin'... Are we gonna crash into it? No. Okay, we're not crashing into it. We're good. Brittle Hollow! So I want to follow those crystals to get to the other end. Is this thing? Let's see here. I'm gonna land over here. This looks like a really good landing spot. And nailed it. Grab my suit. Let's go. Flashlight. Okay, I believe I've been here before. I'm pretty confident I've been here before. Brittle Hollow Projection Stone. What's this about? It's possible. Quantum Moon. You're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come to see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower is on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. I'll grab you from the direction bells. I'll see you soon. Okay, so that's interesting to know. That will probably help me find out more information about in this game. I can't imagine. No, I didn't want to go into the... The crossroads. Some stuff down here too. I should check out this. Because this is another gravity cannon. It's gonna recall, isn't it? Yep. Recalled the ship. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. And you can call it back. Okay, I don't think I've called this one back and actually investigated this shuttle yet. So that's something I want to do too. Really quick. Southern Observatory. Oh, the observatory. That's also another thing. There's a lot here that I still need to discover. Look at. Okay. I'm here after watching it wander the skies for so long, about to stand for the first time on the Quantum Moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed on the moon's south pole. I'll make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the Quantum Moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole. Just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. The South Pole. Interesting. So you can only land on the South Pole of the Quantum Moon? Is that how it works? That's fascinating. Good to know, too. For later. Alright. I wanted to go that way. This place is so weird. So trippy. So I need to find those crystals that you could walk with. I hate black holes. Oh gosh. I'm going this way now, apparently. I'm gonna check out this way, see if this is where I need to go. Whoa, it's really icy. This must be glacier area? Whew. Yeah, it's snowy over here. I like it. Well, those I can walk on. Just follow the path of the crystals and you'll be fine, right? Oh gosh. We were missing a couple crystals. So I had to jump, take a leap, a little leap of faith there. And okay, go over here. And go to these trees. Yep. Okay, and then I can probably get up over there. I love watching you play Outer Wilds, but there's one downside. There's no surprises if I decide to play the game. This is true. This is true. You are kind of spoiled of everything because I'm playing it. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Boom, baby. What? Okay. There's a lot here. Giants Deep. Here we go. Kanoi, Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Kanoi, you should have seen it. I thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomena itself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. This is going to tell me how to get into Giant's Deep before I actually try to go to Giant's Deep. This is huge. I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are 2 trailheads, one at Brittle's Hollow's Gravity Cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Okay, let's take a look at what this projection stone has in store. So this is Giant's Deep. Oh man, I want to go there so bad. I really do. What is this? Weird. So these are like the little twisters. Mr. Twisty's Twisted Cheese Curl Sweepstakes. Ah! Okay, they work. They actually work. It's good to know. Cassava's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit, but one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. In an update, it's now clear there are 2 different types of cyclones. Most cyclones in Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones Cassava typically uses to send components into orbit. There also exists a rare type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Conway is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by the secondary type of cyclone. Was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. So, let's take a look at these. So that one pushes up, and that one pushes down and in. This is the kind I want to find, because that will help me to go down and into Giant's Deep. Whoa, what is this? Oh, okay. It's the sun and the... Okay, so it's just all the planets. The sun... Wait, what? What the frick? That's the eye. Excuse me? Is that what this red dot is? No, it can't be. Because it's huge and it's way outside the solar system. Unable to determine orbit. No signal detected matching any... What? Any known criteria for the eye of the universe. So they just... That's them trying to find the eye. Yeah. I just picked that up, Doc. Thank you. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? As we couldn't find the eye signal using 2 different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon, so what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch, and it's moonless except when the quantum moon is visible. That's the escape pod that I'm seeing get launched. That's them trying to find the eye. The symbol on it had the eye symbol on it. Let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. Holy cow! Mao's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology we're developing? I'm blown away by the amount of lore we're getting today. What have we learned thus far in our search for the eye of the universe? Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around the star system's sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye signal to this star's system, but were unable to warp to the eye itself. The locator we built on the Addle Rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Hypothesis: the eye has stopped emitting its signal. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Xava, how do you suggest that? The eye signal called out to summon us to the star system. I'm aware. I grew up hearing the eye's story. Yeah, we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. This is so fascinating. Holy cow, dude. That is so fascinating. My ship is also on the complete other side of the planet from here, which is nice. But there should be an entry point, right? Where I was able to find the crystals that I was supposed to walk from. Too late. What's in that weird hole in the center of the observatory? That was where all the sand was coming up to make the planets and stuff. So there's nothing of terrible interest there. Nothing too crazy exciting. That is quantum rock! Holy frick! Oh, that makes so much guys, this is a quantum rock. It's teleporting around this area like the rock at the observatory on Timber Hearth. The trees are moving. That's right, I remember reading this, but I never caught that the frickin' rock moves. A little shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. A unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend the Wandering Moon sounds the same. The Wandering Moon is made out of the same quantum rock. Signal this shard produces from Giants Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. I know the piece on Timber Hearth. We've seen it before. Hourglass Twins, I haven't seen a rock there. Giants Deep, I haven't seen a rock there either. Wandering Moon. Yeah. Perhaps a small piece of the moon itself. It might be. Who knows? Not me. Tower of Quantum Knowledge is right here. If you're preparing to make your first quantum moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. Your knowledge will help you on your journey. Okay. But I feel like I've been here. This should be the... So this is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, where you get all the information you need to know about how to get to the quantum moon. But I don't think I've been able to actually get inside the Tower of Quantum Knowledge yet. I think I've tried to get in, but I haven't been able to actually get in yet. Don't really know how I'm supposed to get in. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Here we go. I feel like I've been here. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. You want to get to the quantum moon, ascend these stairs and obtain. Yeah, how? The path is completely broken. And there's no physical way to get up. So I need to get in there to learn more about here and how to get into the quantum moon. Clearly. But how are you supposed to get up there even? Is that gonna hit me? Oh, it just phased right through me. Okay, cool. So how am I supposed to into this tower? Really want to get into the tower, but the road to get in, the gravitational road, maybe it's not broken earlier like in a loop. Oh, you think it's only broken toward the end of the loop? It might be. If I go here at the beginning of the loop, you're saying I might be able to get in? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad theory. Well, we're getting close to the end of the loop anyway. As you can see, Brittle Hollow is really struggling to stay alive. So we're definitely getting close to the end of the loop. So you might be onto something, and might be not as broken near the beginning of the loop. So we'll come here at the beginning of the loop to try to go up into the tower to learn more about the quantum moon, because I really want to learn more about the quantum moon, especially how to get there. That is something that is vital to me. I really want to know how to get there. It'd be so nice to know how to get onto the moon. Really, really would be. Well, this is the guy's camp. Apparently there's more to learn here, and I didn't actually go. He might have fuel. I think he's got fuel. I need fuel. I never climbed up these purple rocks because I didn't realize that these were your gravity thingies before. But I will now to see where these guys go. Yeah, I can go over here. Nice. Whoa. Southern Observatory, Cannon, Hanging City. Okay, cool. Just different places. And you can go up here. Go over here. Go up here. Go over here. Takes you up and over here. Oh, look, more gravity crystals. And a big tree in the way. Oh, I can go up here. More trees. Oh, cool. Oh, I should get my scout launcher out. Take pictures. Yeah, let's not do that. A lot of ghost matter over there. Anything else of interest in these buildings? I don't remember ever seeing these structures. Light campfire. Cool. Another little camp here. There's some notes. The journey here from the South Pole has been, I'm going to go with harrowing because of the, all the meteors. But hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. I poked around a little and there's some souls of Old Naomi. Nomai, sorry, not Naomi. Old Nomai path that starts across from my campsite inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Doesn't look anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. Okay. Sure. Anything else up here? It's important. I've never gone up here. This whole area is new. Oh, I shouldn't go in there. Is there something in there that's why, or is it just ghost matter? It's just straight up ghost matter. Okay. Well, back down I go. It's good to know that these crystals are like gravity crystals. That's just super helpful. I didn't read these. That was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on. Now I'll eventually have to get back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and east is Gravity Cannon. I'll definitely want to see that. Another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good since I used up a lot of my supply of screaming during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm going to head further down below so I can refill my tank. That's cool. Not the dry heaving part. That's not the cool part. You know what I mean. Okay, so why does my game say unidentified signal nearby? Signal identified. Ryvik. Okay, I just never identified it. I've talked to him before. I learned something. I went to the comment and, oh wow, so that's how the Nomai died. That's really sad, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still, I love the banjo music, right? Isn't it nice? Stars above, it's lucky we haven't evolved to live on land yet. To think if the comet hadn't killed them, our species might have coexisted in the solar system. That would have been amazing, but I guess if I hadn't managed to learn why the Nomai disappeared, I'd never have left Timber Hearth and come out here, or at any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying, but you know, it has its moments. I'll tell him about the Sunless City. There's another Nomai city inside of Embertwin? That's incredible. A whole city I had no idea it existed. This is great. How did they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves in that awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai certainly were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. The Sunless City. Wow. It means there were two groups of Nomai, one that lived on Embertwin and one that lived on Brittle Hollow. But they must have traveled around the solar system since Nomai writing can be found on other planets too. Yeah, it's really fascinating stuff. I love launching the scout into the black hole. There goes the scout. I think the sun's about to explode again. Which is sad, you know. It happens. Yeah, there's not much on Brittle Hollow left. My ship is up and over there, but I literally have no way of getting back there now. Yeah, I mean, Brittle Hollow's like... Oh, there goes the music. Yep. Sun's about to explode. Okay. Cool. This takes me back to the surface, so let's go to the surface and watch the sun explode again. Alright friends, this is going to be up to you. What should I do in the next time loop? Where should I go? There's a lot of different places that I could go. But where should I go? You know? The next loop, where should I go? Ramen is tasty. I'm glad to hear that, Yin. I'm glad that your ramen is tasty. I wouldn't want it to be any other way. But yes, where should I go in the next time loop? I think it would be really cool to leave that up to you guys to help me figure out where to investigate in the next time loop. Because I'm not sure where to go. There it goes. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I think you should investigate the big cyclones on Giant's Deep. Okay, we've got two different requests here. We've got that I either go to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge or that I go to Giant's Deep. Well, that's pretty. Okay, that's cool. Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. Did you guys just see that? The vessel! Did you guys see the vessel? Did no one else see the vessel? That was probably a whole thing. Holy crap. Okay, that one larger one. You warped out right before the sun killed you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, I could either go to Giant's Deep or I could go to... I'm gonna go do one more thing in Brittle Hollow. I'm gonna go back to... You didn't see the vessel? I saw it, dude. I swear there was a freeze frame where it was there. Go back. Y'all need to go back and rewatch that because it was there. There was a freeze frame of a giant ship where the sun was. Massive ship where the sun was. I could be tripping. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. We're gonna go back over to Brittle Hollow though. Oh gosh, abort autopilot. Get away from my planet first. Then go to Brittle Hollow. Brittle Hollow. Gonna try to investigate. I think you saw the White Hole Station. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? I don't know. I could also be tripping. Tower of Quantum Knowledge is the first thing I want to try to find and look at here. Because I'm wondering if it breaks as time goes on. So if I go here first, let's see if we are able to get inside at all. Land nicely done. Beautiful. Unbuckle. We're in our suit already because I'm a genius. Let's go. Here it is. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Unidentified signal nearby. I understand this. I saw it, but yeah, it might not have been the vessel. It was hard to see. Okay, so you... At least I'm not tripping. At least you guys actually see what I saw. At least I'm not totally tripping. Nah, it's broken. It's already broken. It's already broken. Okay. Giant's Deep we go. I'm gonna finally explore Giant's Deep because I've never been there. Do that. I've probably got another hour left of streaming with you guys. But yeah, let's go over to Giant's Deep. It is really hard to tell what it could have been, Yen. I totally agree. I'm not entirely sure what it was. You can wait for it to get pulled into the black hole. That's a possibility. I could wait for that. You know, maybe I could see it at the White Hole Station. That is a possibility, but I'm gonna go over to Giant's Deep, which is going to be painful because if I remember correctly, last time I tried to navigate through Giant's Deep, it was painful because then there's no gravity. That's not a bad idea, but then I have to wait there the whole time. So I'm just gonna go over to Giant's Deep first. Oh my gosh, it's all the way over here. We're gonna go over here first to kill some time, basically. Cool. So there are cyclones. That's what we need to remember for this one. There are cyclones. One direction goes one way, the other direction will actually let me go into Giant's Deep. So I need to pay attention to the cyclones. And it should let me go into the core of Giant's Deep. Hello, Quantum Moon, down there. Hello. Oh gosh, Quantum Moon. Hi. Hi, buddy. Good to see you. Okay, Giant's Deep has a pretty strong pull. So we're gonna have to be careful here because it sucks you in pretty quick. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. That one's pushing up. That's a big cyclone, though. Wait, which way is it going? I can't tell. That's clockwise, so that's going up. So that's not the one I want. Hey, look, there's a thing over here that I can land on. This is the warp area. Okay, cool. Ah, I hit a tree. Hey, look, there's a boat. It's a lot of things. Okay, cool. There's actually a place to land, which is dope. I have not explored Giant's Deep at all, so this is completely new. That one looks a lot bigger than normal. Yeah, it is a lot bigger than the other ones. I totally agree. Man, gravity here sucks, dude. Ugh. Where does this go? Statue workshop? Okay. I just registered that that's what that said. I'm not sure what that even means. Okay. Go over here. Go up here. This planet gives me Jupiter vibes, you know? Interesting. They're little pads that have, like, symbols on them. I'm not sure what for. Maybe it's referring to the statue that you got that got you into this whole mess. Oh, maybe. That's a good theory, actually. They're going to test the memory statues tonight. Oh my gosh, you are correct. You're literally right, Doc. Of course you're right. You probably already knew this. Memory statues. Could be dangerous, so we can't come. But what if we didn't use the door and snuck in the other way? Does anyone want to? I really want to see the test too, Lammy, but that's a huge risk to take. We probably shouldn't. Maybe Flox will. Major test. Flox specifically told us not to do that, bro. There's a nice room in there, which is cool. So I will want to go down there at some point. Oh my gosh. Using my jetpack is practically useless. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, the cyclones intercept. That's what they are. That's what the pads are for. It's where the cyclones intercept. And it's where they would put stuff. What? Where am I? What the frick? Well, that's fun. Oh, we're going back. We're going back down. We're going back down. We're going back down. We're going back down. Ouch! It's where you can be safe from the cyclones. I thought it was the launch points. That's where you can be safe from them. Okay, good to know. I died, and it hurt really bad. There's a lot of pain in that. It's time for a snack. It's snack time, chat. Ah! I'm losing my snack over my keyboard. Don't forget. Link to Ko-Fi in the description. You guys should support me. I appreciate it. If you can't, you can't. If you do, thank you. But it's real cool because like your name pops up and stuff. Super fun. Snack is a good idea. Thank you. So I'm having my snack. Cheesy Chex Mix? Nice. Nice bug. Hey, Yen. It's okay. Because I'm a content creator and I have to do the plugs. Okay. Giant's Deep. What? What? I actually can lock onto this thing? We're going to this. We're distracted. I have seen this satellite for a while now. And I've been wondering what it is. And then we'll go back to Giants Deep. What? It's so tiny. Hey, wait a minute. I was gonna say, this isn't Nomai. Bro's leaving the solar system. Yeah, I was about to. This isn't from Nomai. This is ours. Deep Space Satellite. I discovered a new frequency called Deep Space Radio. Gabbro here, checking in on the Deep Space Satellite per ground controls request to check out a possible equipment problem. See, Hornfells? I do too, work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out here, amongst the distant stars and the soft velvety darkness. Bet it's awfully nice for naps too. Wait, there was numbers on it. There was? Alright, the lens. Alright, little satellite. Let's see what the trouble is. Huh. Everything looks A-okay, ground control, and no dust or scratches on the lens, and no evidence of sparking or violent explosions. Guess that rules out an equipment malfunction after all. Hear that, pal? You're in great shape. Keep up the good work out here. Yeah, 41.2. It's changing its degree angle. Is there one on top too? There is one on top too. So there's a computer that tells you what degree it's pointing at. Okay, I want to pull out my thing. Is that the quantum? No, what is that? Timber Earth. Okay, that makes sense. Signal coming from Timber Earth to where? Right here. Okay, so there's a signal going from here to Timber Earth. That makes sense. Outer Wilds Ventures. There was something there. Look at the sun, you looked away. What? What? What about the sun? Look at the sun. Look at the sun. Look at the sun. There was something there. What? It's gone? What's gone? What are you talking about? $56 degrees. Yeah, it's just... Is it temperature of the sun? What's gone? What are you talking about, Doc? I am so confused. It's rotational degrees. That's what I thought. It's rotational degrees. Yes, like it's the angle that it's at. There was something that... What do you mean something? I could see all the planets. Like all the planets were aligned? And there was an extra thing. You're telling me that when it was like aligned with all the planets, something happened? There was one more thing there than there should be. Like the 6th location that the quantum moon goes to? I'm so confused. I am very confused right now. Okay. I'm missing so many things. I don't know. Okay. Wild. So yeah, there's one there. I remember seeing the one there. And there was one there, and I remember seeing the one there. The other distress beacon is dark, brittle darkness. Of course. Okay, so there's multiple things at the dark. That planet is just so freaky, man. Obviously, I do know what's going on, but for your sake, I'm letting you discover things on your own. I'm just pointing out something that was right in front of your face that you missed. Well, thanks for making me feel so oblivious and stupid. Oh, no, man. Oh, how did I... Something that was there and is now gone. Do I have to be in line with the planets? Or am I just, do I need to look away and then look back? It's got to be a quantum thing, right? Ugh. I don't know, man. My ship is getting away from me, by the way. I don't like that it's getting away from me. White hole station. Maybe check the other signal? What other signal? There was two, right? From what? The distress beacon? There's three. It's the different... there's two for the satellite. Is an open hatch on the side or no? Also, you're low on oxygen. Yeah, thanks. There's one signal coming from the satellite right here. And the other signal is going to... Timber Hearth. That's it. Those are the two signals. I need to get back to my ship. Yeah, it just goes to Timber Hearth. There's the quantum moon. You're suffocating. I'm not suffocating. I'm fine, Yin. Chill out, bro. Oh, we have a gravity crystal in my thing, which is how we're able to have fake gravity up here. Gravity cannon, the shuttle. Tornado simulation, Southern Observatory, discover that. Statue Island, Statue Workshop, yeah, need to investigate more on. There, I guess I won't go to Dark Bramble today. I'll just go to the, he sent that earlier. Oh. Well, I'm sorry, I don't get, like, notified when chat goes off. I can't tell when you guys are sending messages exactly. I'm sad that I missed something. I'm wanting to stay out here because, Doc, you're saying that I've missed something completely. And I really want to see it. You know, whatever I missed. Whatever it was that I missed. So I'm wanting to stay out here, but... Doesn't come back, sadly. Do I have to do this again, then? Once per loop. Okay, well then I'll come back here, I guess. Alright. Alright. It's fine. Timber Hearth first? Why? Okay. I'll go to Timber Hearth. You should focus on whatever interests you most. Well, I don't know what to... I'm interested in Giants Deep, but you say I should go to Timber Hearth again. I don't know why I'm supposed to go to Timber Hearth, but I can head over there. It's just the home planet. There's like nothing interesting here. I've been here. Ouch. Nice. I've been here multiple times before, and there hasn't really been much to see here. I want to do more with the satellite. Yeah, well, that's fair. Maybe we should do stuff with the satellite. That'll probably be done faster if I just do stuff with the satellite. Error map offline. Why is my map broken? Did I break something? Oxygen refill. Spot a tree, walk toward it, enjoy. That's funny. I like that. Okay, let's grab the signal scope. Okay, it's over here. Not fully sure where this leads to. Of course, leads to a little station tower over here. Okay. There's another one that points somewhere else. Interesting. Satellite angle at 350 degrees. Satellite angle at 248 degrees. Satellite angle at 40 to... What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is that? What is that? What is that? You're right. There is something. And we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wilds Ventures has... Ah, they're printing, here they come. Stars above, we look at that. There's Brittle Hollow, and look there, that's Hollow's lantern, and there's Giant's Deep and the Quantum Moon. And species, completely species. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system, looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images, and in color, no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber Hearth look tiny from... Hold on, what is that? That can't be right. I mean, that's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? That's even stranger that it doesn't even show up on either of the other photos, just this one. Must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabbro and ask them to examine the satellite's lens for defects. Alright, I know what I'm doing next loop, so it shows up 40 degrees. Yep, I know what I'm doing at the beginning of next loop. I'm gonna go back to the satellite. Once it hits 40 degrees, I'm gonna get in my ship. I'm gonna lock onto that extra 6th planet that I haven't even freaking discovered yet, and we're going there. We can figure out Giants Deep and Dark Bramble in the next little bit, but I want to know more about this hidden planet. I really want to know more about this hidden planet. If you'd rather explore Giants Deep, you can do that. I think I'm okay, because now I'm really intrigued on this whole freaking new planet that I haven't even spotted yet. Like, that's big for me. Giants Deep is a planet I already know exists. I can go to there anytime, and I know how to navigate it now too, which is cool. But this new planet. Oh my gosh, this is the 6th location where the quantum moon goes. It has to be. Where does this go? Whoa. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is freaky. Oh my gosh, what? What am I looking at there? I don't even know. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine some other sites. On the opposite hand, new life. The species is semi-aquatic and very hardly. The ecosystems here are quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if we visit 2A to meet them. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Mallory told us about from when our clan used to tropical scenery. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what the fourth eye does. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about Site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. That sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate if mining Site 2B proves safe for the native species when we move our work here? Site 2B is safe. Coleus says we'll continue to monitor activity and life here. That's us! Ghost matter is rendered in earth and water. Oh, that's cool. Also, they're literally talking about the evolution of us. Because they're showing pictures of... They're showing pictures of us. That's so weird. So I guess we evolved. We're an evolving species. And look, they've got like stuff down here too. What living animals survived? Me. Me's. A bunch of me's. My livingness. You and anglerfish and jellyfish. Oh. When ghost matter covered the entire solar system. Oh, interesting. I'm putting all your statements together now. Fascinating. That was fun. I had fun. I had fun down there. Ouch. I should heal up. Very good. Okay, ship log. Radio tower. Just a random little... Okay. Cool. We're doing a lot more, which is cool. Very happy about that. So we need to wait for this loop to end. And once this loop ends, we will go ahead and go back to the thing. Yeah, the sun's about to explode. It's pretty angry. Haven't gotten the song yet, but it's only a matter of time. We need to go back to the satellite in the next loop because I want to find that planet. I want to find and know about that other unknown planet. I have to know. I vote we fly into the sun to end the loop. I agree with that. I was going to say take a nap and roast some marshmallows, but you know, flying into the sun's pretty great too. I flew into the sun last time though. There it is. Giant angry thing. It's very angry right Let's see here. That's for... I don't want to do the other thing. Oh yeah, this is just connected to the other thing. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. I saw something. What is this? I know the sun's about to blow up, but there's the quantum rock here. Hello. This whole area is quantum. This whole area is quantum. That's cool. Wait, what? The quiet shade all across old bark in the ancient glade. It is always dark. Interesting. So this is a completely quantum area that I haven't found yet. That's really cool. Let me get into my ship. Wait, the text changed. No, it didn't. It was the same. I looked. I made sure. It was the same text. The quiet shade, the ancient glade across old bark, it's always dark. Yeah, it's the same. See if I go again. Across old bark in the ancient glade, the quiet shade, it's always dark. Wait, did it flip order? Different order though. Yeah, it changes its order, so it's quantum in that way too. But it didn't actually change what the text said. Order seems to be... Yeah, it does seem to be random. I would agree. Okay. Satellite. We're going to explore the satellite, and then at 40 degrees, we're gonna see this new planet. It's one that makes sense no matter the order. Worthy face you made. Thanks. Appreciate the thumbnail worthy face comment from you. Poem that makes sense no matter the order. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's find this satellite. Let's do it. Bam. Buckle up. Boof. Kaboof. All right. Boom. Lock on. Where am I going? This way. 20,000 meters. 20 kilometers. It's gonna take us a little bit. How are you guys doing today? How you guys all feel? How are you guys doing? Haven't really asked that in a little bit. I think it's good to ask you guys how you're doing. I think that's good. I need to pay attention to chat more. I'm sorry I haven't been paying attention. I'm trying. You're doing great. I'm glad to hear that, Doc. Okay, let's keep this pretty close. I'm gonna stay in my ship, actually. And lock on right there. I'm gonna lock on. I wanna lock on. Nope, I wanna lock on. I wanna lock on there. Okay, so now I can see the number and hopefully this random planet, maybe I can lock onto the planet and go there. It appears at 40 degrees. I'm hoping the planet isn't too big so it's easy to look at and discover. That's what I'm hoping. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I done messed up. I smacked it. Okay, well, I know where it relatively was. If I just stay over here. Maybe I'll be able to see it? I can't believe I hit it. I feel like such an idiot. I didn't realize you could actually run into it and knock it out of its orbit. That makes me so sad. The screen changed when I bumped it? Yeah, it said like error. Misaligned or something. Maybe it won't appear now that I hit it though. Try to follow the tape. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm staying in line with the tape because the tape should be about the same angle that it was. And I'm just looking at the sun. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. There it is, there it is, there it is. What is that? I'm like trying to go toward it, but it also doesn't exist. What? Sixth location. That's what I'm thinking. It's the sixth location. Keep going toward it. Okay. Excuse me? This is the vessel. I'm upside down. I'm upside down. I'm upside down. I'm upside down. Flip me over, flip me over. Okay, I'm right side up. This isn't Nomai Tech? It doesn't really look like Nomai Tech. You're right. I don't know what this is. This is the eye. This is the eye. Is there a way to... Oh. If you hit it with light. Interesting. If you hit it with light. And then it opens. Everything is light sensitive in here. Rotate. What the frick? Welcome to Halo. Bro, we're on a freaking Halo ring. Ooh. Why Blinky Blonky? This place is also massive, and I have no idea how I'd ever even explore this whole thing. Unknown language. It's a whole civilization. It's like a whole planet moved here. Maybe this isn't the eye. Maybe I'm being dumb. People definitely lived here, though. But you're right, this is not like normal Nomai tech at all. Forward and reverse? I don't know. It's not doing anything. It's like a projector. That's a projector screen of some kind. Oh, interesting. That's how the doors open. On the DLC, yeah, this one place has about 2/3 of the content and the rest of the game combined. Holy frick. Oh my gosh. So this is the DLC. That makes sense. I thought I was told to look at the DLC after I'd beaten the main game. Huh. Interesting. You can't see my face, but I have the biggest grin right now. Yeah, so you don't want me here. So you told me to come here just to say, actually, it's probably a good idea if you don't explore here right now. Visual parts won't mess with anything now. Alright. But with the way that I find stuff, if I find something new, I want to explore that to its fullest first before moving on to the next place. So it kind of sucks that now I'm being told that I'm not supposed to explore this place. I saw a small spoiler about this part. I'm scared now. Whee! This is fun. Why are you scared? You happen to be at the satellite at 40 degrees on accident. Well, yeah. I couldn't just say nothing. Well, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Ship log updated. So I guess this is like a whole nother civilization. It's not the Nomai. Like I said, only the latter parts of the DLC would spoil anything. Yep, here's the symbol of the eye. So this civilization is apparently older than the universe itself. Great, I'm glad that they are. It has some kind of cloaking mechanism so that it can't be seen by the naked eye. Unknown language. Again. The big tower over there I didn't look at. And today alone you got to the biggest stuff that the DLC covers. Oh really? So there isn't a ton of spoilers for the base game. Oh. Does that mean that I've barely touched anything for the base game? Just done everything for the eye? That'd be crazy. Oh, it's one of these rooms again where it tells the story. It's in a different order though. Interesting. Interesting. I can't get signal out of this place. Yeah, I can't reach any signals in here. Something's jamming. That's fascinating. Okay. Cool. The eye is the base game. What? I'm about a third of the way into the base game. The eye is the base game? So then the DLC, which is Echoes of the Eye, is something else? I'm so lost. It sucks that I don't know like what's base game and what isn't base game. I'm just being confused. I'm probably just being stupid and just not registering anything at all. DLC Echoes of the Eye is about this ship. This ship that I'm on right now is Echoes of the Eye, is DLC. So what I'm doing right now is the DLC, right? So the ship itself isn't DLC, but the DLC is stuff that talks about the ship more? The DLC adds the ship and the satellite you found. That's all. Everything else is base game. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That clears stuff up for me, so thank you. Oh, look, there's like a... I can't get over there on my feet. That's not going to be possible. But there's a cool little area over there. But I can't go over there by, like, phone. I wouldn't be able to. I don't... There's too much gravitational pull here for me to try to do that. Well, that's a bummer. I want to go over there. But I don't think I can climb over there. Because if I tried to... Yeah, I don't think I can climb up that. Alright, let's go back down. Let's just go this way. Whoa, the bridge broke. The dam broke. Why did the dam break? Never mind, everything related to the mothership and the Eye of the Universe's base game. The DLC adds context and stuff to the story and explains some stuff that is left open in the base game. That makes sense. Well, the dam broke, and now all the water level is super low over here. And it's continuing to get lower. Feel like soils go back and maybe we go back and figure out more about the Eye before exploring the echoes of the Eye. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Yin. I definitely do. I love autocorrect. Yeah, I figured that was autocorrect. Don't worry. So all the water levels went down. Can I get up over here? I certainly cannot. Interesting. I just wanted you to see this because you happened to get so close to do it on your own, but didn't see the dark spot the first time. Well, I appreciate that, Doc. I definitely do appreciate the little bit of help to assist with my oblivious nature. It's nice that there's oxygen in here. No, that's cool. That's also interesting. Little cabin up here. Hello. Oh, they're creepy. Oh, I don't like that old species. Really creepy. Why doesn't this work? I can't get the projectors to work. Which makes me sad. Oh, there we go. Can I, like, put the scout on there? Because if you aim a light down in here, it works. That's a way more natural way of discovering it than the usual way the DLC Steam page just tells you to check the radio tower. Got it. So there are projectors, clearly. And there's clearly a way that you're supposed to... There we go. I'm not seeing anything, though. I feel like you're supposed to see stuff. Oh, why do their eyes glow? I hate that. I don't like this species. Freaks me out. I really don't like them. Oh man, this place really has seen better days. I did not want to close the door. Wait, there was a lantern on the desk. What desk? Oh look, there was a spear hook thingy. It's fun. Oh yeah, pick up lantern. Oh. Insert. Okay, I see. Wow. Nothing. Literally seeing nothing. That's great. That's fantastic. Alright, moving on. You need film. Yeah, that would make sense. Nothing to project. Yeah, you guys are right. I'm being stupid. You guys are right. Interesting. You can change the patterns to be all the same thing. Whatever it needs to be. To try to unlock this door. It's definitely something for later. It's telling me to send a thing in there. Scout. Oh. Sun, I, fire. Okay. Sure, that's easy enough. Sun, I, fire, I, fire. Alright, cool. Refuel jetpack. Cool. That's old. Whoa! It's pixels. It's RGB. You're not stupid. Oh, well, thank you, Ian. Appreciate that. What is this? Okay, so here's the main ship thing that I'm in. There's a hand claw thing, and it's saying that it's misaligned? Hand claw thingy is misaligned. I don't like that their eyes glow. I really hate that. Is that the only reason to come in here? Oh no, the sun's about to blow up. That's the sun about to blow up. Great. Ugh, I'm gonna die. That podium thing was broken. Yeah, it was. In the other room. Absolutely, it was. It was. It's important for some reason. All this is important for some reason. Just don't know why. And then the big dam broke. Well, that's interesting. Time for whoosh! Yeah. Time to die. The cloaking technology of this ship, planet, I don't know what you can call it. I guess it's a ship. The cloaking technology of this ship is really fascinating. It's super pretty. It's really pretty. I mean, it's really pretty in here. Wow. Nothing's happening. Oh, there it is. Well, I know how to get to the eye, which is really cool. I know how to explore this later in the future. Favorite locations of the game. It's really pretty. It's like a... I didn't die the normal way. That was weird. But it is really cool. It's like an inverted planet. It very much reminds me of a Halo ring from Halo, where it's just a planet, but it's completely inverted the opposite way. Super cool. Okay. Well then. I guess we have to leave it there for today. So I'm going to explore in the next live stream. We're going to look more into... Well, actually, let's go to my ship. Let's go to my ship and let's figure out what I will do next live stream. Hey, hold up a sec. How about using the ship log to just set destination markers for locations you visited before? Okay. It's telling me how to use the ship markers. You can mark locations on your map through the quest marker thing. Yeah, that's literally what it's telling me to. Yeah, we're going to go to Giant Steep. Sorry, there's a lot in my brain right now. We're going to go to Giant Steep the next episode. Oh my gosh. That's not what my voice sounds like. Everyone's critic. Anyway, I've got a fire into a joy. That's funny. God, it told you that. It tells me that the exact same time you tell me that, dog. That's funny. We're going to go to Giant Steep next episode. Explore there a little bit more. The Stranger. Okay, cool. Cliffside building, reservoir. Yeah. More discovering all those areas. Yeah. Look at this. Look how cool this is. Wow, we're doing stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go to Giant Steep. I really need to go to Giant Steep. There's a lot I need to do there. So Giant Steep is the next thing that I think we're going to do. And then I also need to figure out more about the quantum stuff, especially the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I think that'll help out more. There's still more at the Quantum Grove that I haven't discovered yet. So that's cool to know. That's something I can do right now. You know what? Let's do that right now. Just do that right now as I wrap this up. We're going to go back to the Quantum Grove here on this planet that I'm on. Learn a little bit more about it. It's because there's something else I guess I missed. But yeah, then that'll be next episode. We'll try to learn a little bit more about that stuff. We might end up hitting Dark Bramble next episode. I don't know. We do need to hit Dark Bramble at some point. I really don't want to, but we need to. Trying to find where that grove is. It's right way over there. Okay. So we do need to get... Did you have fun? Yes. I'm very much intrigued, even more, again, onto what's going on and how to figure out everything else. It's cool to know how the Nomai died. That's really cool. Oh, I should get my spacesuit on. I just realized I don't have it on. Ouch! What just happened? How did I die? How did I die? Excusez-moi? What kind of a bug was that? That was clearly a bug, right? What was that? Okay, that was weird. I just died. I think the quantum rock teleported into the ship. It might have. I'm not sure what happened there, but that was not the most fun thing I've ever done. Whee, going over to the Quantum Grove. Whoa, yeah. Hey! That's fun. There's a little lookout post there. I haven't noticed that before. Quantum Grove is right here. I'm gonna park my ship out here, actually, this time. So maybe that doesn't happen. It's probably a wiser idea. Grove, try teleporting your insides to the outsides. Yeah, that is kind of how it felt. My insides did become my outsides. Unidentified ouch. Signal nearby. What? What is that? What are these signals? Yes, unidentified ouch is great. That's freaky. There's 120 for me. Oh, it's the rocks. The rocks are making this signal. Okay. That's wild. That's really wild. Yeah, I can locate the other shards now. Yeah, you are absolutely right. Okay, cool. Well, friends, I'm going to leave it there today. We've done a lot. We've learned a lot. We've cried a lot. We died a lot. But it was all for fun. And it was all for learning about this universe that we're in, which I have learned a lot, and I need to go digest all this knowledge that I have just picked up. So thank you, friends, so much for watching this video and live stream. If you did enjoy, you can leave a like, comment, or subscribe. All that is greatly beneficial to the growth of my channel. Don't forget, over there is my Ko-Fi goal, and down there is a Ko-Fi link. Be sure to check that out and support me if you so desire. I also have merch, link in the description below. We never did fly into the sun. I flew into the sun earlier accidentally, for one. And for two, I did it in the last episode as well, Yin. So, I did. I've done it before. I did it at the very beginning of this live stream, and also in the last episode. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you guys being here and supporting me. Thank you, chat, for being here and helping me through my questions and queries. That means a lot to me. And I hope to see you all again very, very soon. So remember to stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next episode of Outer Wilds that I come out with. Kilo out.